In every situation in life, we are given two choices, either growth or comfort. By clicking on this video, you are expressing your desire to change something about your life. Commit to this opportunity, and I'll provide you with valuable insights gained from hours of research and pushing myself outside of my comfort zone. Why do you desire to get out of your comfort zone? Is there a life you want to attain? Do you desire a change in your current circumstances? Does every day drift by with no new or exciting challenges or accomplishments? Think about your own life and what drew you to this video. Anytime you face a choice between comfort and growth, always remember your reasons for starting this journey. The next step is identifying the action you want to take. Ask yourself, what is comfort holding me back from doing in my life? Is it the learning curve of a new job or skill? The fear of being rejected by someone you attempt to approach or sell to? Or the pain of physical stress required to compete in a race or grow in the weight room? When searching for this, I focus on things that I procrastinated on or avoided. The things that you avoid may cause discomfort, but facing them can lead to significant growth. Through this, I realized that I avoided a lot of things in my life due to discomfort. The more time and effort an action took, the easier it was to avoid it. To tackle this issue, I found that setting a concise goal worked best. To make a goal that worked, I was inspired by the SMART Goals model and Mike Barry's book, Best Self. If you have a hard time following through with your goal, it's probably because you haven't defined it properly. So I took that advice and ran with it. And I will share you the 3 steps that I use to create an effective goal. Define your goal in specific events or behaviors. Take your desired action and turn it into a goal. This could look like, I will read a new book to get out of my comfort zone, or I will approach someone new to get out of my comfort zone. Your goal must be simple. That way it can be clear and set you up for success in step 2. Define the steps and strategy for success. This makes following through a much easier process. I struggled with spending a lot of time scrolling on my phone. At its worst point, I would replace my empty days with video after video. Deep inside, I knew I needed to do something, but I wasn't able to execute on that until I created a plan. This is what I followed. The first thing I did was delete my most time-draining apps. After that, I set a rule that anytime that I'm at home, I have to set my phone on airplane mode and hide it somewhere. Then identify what I need to do and execute on it. Once everything is completed, then I can have phone time. To complement this, I also added a few non-negotiables. These being, once it's 8 p.m., I can't use my phone. This was also followed by not being able to use my phone until completing my morning routine. This prevents me from wasting hours scrolling or laying in bed instead of taking action right away in the morning. With this, I have been able to regain a lot of time and productivity. If you can create a clear plan ahead of time, it makes the overall action and decision making much smoother. Step 3. Set a time restriction. This is important because you can't expect to finish something that doesn't have an end. To create a reasonable end date, turn to your experience doing this if you've done it before. Otherwise, think about how long it would reasonably take to do this thing. Keep in mind that you may overestimate your abilities doing something new. With the right goal and plan laid out, you are almost set to succeed. To increase your takeaway from this video, I added in one extra tool that will aid you in facing discomfort. Through experience, I found that facing challenges with a growth mindset resulted in the best outcome, regardless of success or failure. Here are 4 changes that I made in my life to develop this mindset. First, you must instill the belief that you need to follow through to reach this better version of yourself. There is no other option. Second, you'll never find happiness and success when leaving your comfort zone if you keep feeling bad about how things are. Just accept that your environment and past are part of who you are. The only thing you can do going forward is take responsibility of your future and put in the work. Third, if you're committed to your goal, then you need to go into environments that make you feel less comfortable, less accomplished, and more afraid. If you would rather live a life of ego, then feel free to just continue sitting in comfort and remaining excellent at living a stagnant life. Finally, failing always sucks, but without failing, we can't grow. Always reflect on the failure afterwards and aim to avoid repeating it. Before I applied this strategy to my life, I struggled to see discomfort. But after establishing a goal, reflecting on why I avoided challenge, and started living life with a growth mindset, it became a lot easier. I had a newfound desire to grow, learn, and make mistakes. To this day, I still face the desire to avoid discomfort, but instead of letting it take over, I take advantage of the arsenal that I've developed. If you followed along, then you should have established a few tools for facing challenges and conquering your comfort zone. It is only up to you to take action now. No one is going to do it for you.